Once again, our Honorable Prime Minister graced our TV screens with a national message. But this time, instead of announcing policies or schemes, he had a different message. Dear citizens, you need to save the economy. Wait, isn't this supposed to be his job? Modi ji came with 7 urgent appeal. The West Asia conflict is heating up, crude oil prices are jumping, and India's overall trade deficit has widened to 119 billion in 2025-26 from 95 billion in the previous year. That's serious, no doubt. So the Honorable Prime Minister urged us, the common people, to make sacrifice for the country. Sounds patriotic, right? देश के लिए हम कुछ भी करेंगे. But hold on. Let's actually look what he is asking and whether these solutions make any sense or not. In this video, I will break down Modi ji's 7 appeals with facts, data, and real ground reality, and show you what actually makes sense, what doesn't, and what questions we should be asking as citizens.
देश हित में हमको ये तय करना पड़ेगा कि साल भर तक घर में कोई भी फंक्शन हो, कोई भी कार्यक्रम हो, हम सोने के गहने नहीं खरीदेंगे. सोना नहीं.
Our Prime Minister urged us to stop buying gold this year. His argument, India's gold import hits an all-time high of 72 billion in 2025-26. That's massive. We already hemorrhaging foreign exchange and gold making it worse. This sounds logical on paper, but wait, here's where it gets interesting. First, gold is not just commodity for Indians. It's literally woven into our culture, wedding, festival or rituals. Gold is emotional, not just economic. You can't just ask people to stop a tradition that actually thousands of years old, like you're switching off a bulb. Second, this is where a bit of psychology comes in. When you tell people not buy something, it literally feels like their freedom is being taken away. And what happened then? People end up wanting it even more. So if you say people not buy gold for a year, there is a high chance people will buy more gold the next year. Then imports spike again, and will Modi ji again come on TV and do the same appeal? Then where this loop will end? But wait, there's more. What about the 10 million people whose livelihood depend upon this industry? The gold and jewelry sector employs an estimate 4.65 million people, and according to industry bodies, over 1 crore jobs are directly or indirectly linked to this industry. Goldsmith, artisans, workers, shop owners. Who is going to feed their family when the demand disappears? Who is going to take this responsibility? Because understanding ground reality matters more than just looking at numbers. Next, Modi ji appealed to conserve vehicle fuels, walk more and use public transport. Now this I actually support. Reducing fuel consumptions help economy and reduce pollution. Climate change is real and we should do our part. So I, being a BJP bhakt, decided to walk to the market by chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. But the sun, oh God, it was literally killing me. The heat made it impossible to walk even 500 meters. Then I realized this is not my problem, this is system problem. Modi ji, you need to answer some questions. Where are the clean public toilets? Where are the shaded walkways? Where are the public transport that actually work? BJP has been in power since 2024 and they are now the most powerful party in the country. But instead of building infrastructure that helps walking and cycling, they are building exactly what? Okay, you want me to walk like Lord Rama built a setu to Lanka? Sorry Modi ji, I am not Hanuman. I am a normal human being with daily life struggles. And frankly, that's your job, not mine. We elected a government to work for the common people, but it seems government is too busy helping their own friends, taking them from rich class to the richest class by handing government contracts and natural resources of our country. Modi ji also urged farmers to use natural fertilizers instead of chemical ones. Great.
हम बहुत बड़ी मात्रा में बाहर से केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर इंपोर्ट करते हैं. केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर खेती के कारण हमारी धरती मां को बहुत पीड़ा हो रही है.
Organic farming, sustainability, I am all for it. But wait, who gave subsidies to chemical fertilizers companies all these years? The government. Who never invested in farmers' skill development? The government. Who never taught farmers effective and sustainable farming? The government. Modi ji, you can't just ignore an entire sector for over a decade and then demand them to change overnight. Where were these policies when farmers were protesting? Where was this concern when agriculture bills were pushed without consultation? Here's what bothered me a lot. We elect government precisely so when the atrocity hits, war, economic crisis, natural disasters, we don't have to worry. We have educated policymakers, foreign policy expert and economic expert. They are supposed to prepare the country for such situation. But instead of preparation, we get emotional appeal. Where is the shift to clean energy? We are still heavily rely on coal. Modi ji, where is Make in India, Skill India movement? Where is one district, one product? Remember all these grand announcements? Turns out they were just election tactics to win votes. And now, when the consequences of poor planning hits, instead of taking responsibility, our honorable Prime Minister comes to national television and warns the common man to sacrifice for the country. And here's the best part. These appeals are only for us, the middle class, the farmers, the common workers. Are Modi ji and his ministers following this appeal? Are they walking to parliament? Are they avoiding their foreign trips? Are they avoiding luxury purchases? Look, I love my country, and if there's a genuine crisis, we are ready to sacrifice. But don't come on national television with emotional blackmail. When you have had 11 years to prepare the economy for exactly such situations, so now don't push burden onto the common people when your party has raised hundreds of crores in funding. We are not fooled anymore, Modi ji. We see through the tactics, we see through the games. So now that your party has grown so wealthy, start doing actual work for the national interest. Stop this emotional drama and show us the real result that you promised before coming to power. At least practice what you preach and make sure your minister comply before they ask the common man to sacrifice. Because right now it's raising a fundamental question, are you a nationalist or you are just protecting your own interest? So friends, what do you think about these appeals? Let me know in the comment box. And if you find this helpful, like, share and subscribe for more such content that cut through the propaganda.